Punishable on hit is okay sometimes. The example I like to point to is stuff like Ryu Crutch Fierce. Is it's designed to be used in a cancel, or like as an anti-air. So if you do it, even if it hits, and it's not in one of those scenarios, it's okay if it's like -9, because it means you made a mistake. And having, like, not being able to use pokes in certain matchups, or when the opponent's got meter or something is okay. I don't think it, like, ruins the game or anything. It's not the right call or guess if it fucking is punishable. It's like, oh, it was the right decision for me to use 12 Stam Roundhouse, and therefore, like, Chun-Li shouldn't be able to super me. No, you shouldn't have fucking done Stam Roundhouse against Chun-Li with super. This guy did a lot of really aggressive parries, but I didn't give him much to bite on. I mean, that's just like it's obviously bad game design because they didn't expect Chun-Li Super to be that good. 12 should have a lot more plus frames. So that's like, yeah, that's a super good example of it being bad, but it's not bad on paper. It's not always bad. It's just that's a particularly, like, that's an example of it being shitty. It's like, oh, should we remove dive kicks because fucking sim dive kick in SA2? I mean SF2. It's like, well, that's a really fucking good dive kick, but that doesn't mean dive kicks are a broken concept. It's just that one's fucking really cheap. Or like fucking twin dive kicks in this game. I got hit crouching. I was too greedy. I was just like, I feel like going for a parry. That was a super risky parry to go for. Boing, boing, boing. How do you guys feel about what you're currently seeing? Anyone like it? Anyone hate it? Ah, I fucked it up. It's alright. He didn't quick stand. Just an overhead hit him. Or it's ugly. It doesn't take full meter for Aura to mix someone to death with unblockables. It takes about meter and a half. And yeah, it's pretty hard, especially on Shadows. But it's not like super duper hard, it's just pretty hard. It's hard enough that you'll probably occasionally fuck it up unless you practice. Which unfortunately I don't. Well, this is my practicing. What was that? Midi Light Tatsu? Don't think that was a punish. I don't know what this guy was doing. Didn't look like a punish to me. I felt bad about mixing that guy to death with SA2, so I just swapped to SA3. SA3 combos are more fun to hit, I feel. And just, it's a more fun super to play. Nice timing. Didn't know he was looking for shit like that. Far Strong is normally not a very good poke for versus Oro. But I was standing, so it hit me. It doesn't hit crouching Oro, though. Again, kind of mixed. Car throw. Super. Look at his health. I got quite a lot of damage out of that. Oof, I could have died to a super. I think he doesn't quick stand here. Yep, unblockable. This is deliberate 3-stone. I use a macro for my fucking 3 punches, so... Ah! I ran into it. He had a confirm on the first one, but he didn't get it. I really should have just down backed. I didn't. It was just disrespect on my part. This guy's not even that bad. He's quite good. But I was just like, I can afford to take some risks. And surprise, surprise, I couldn't. It's Ken. Gotta respect Ken. Walking car throw. No confirms here, boss. Double DP on Oro, takes a car in the corner. It's not even possible mid-screen, I think. That was kind of cool. Not a confirm. I attacked really late. Too low. Sorry, I lose almost no damage doing that. Car throw. Tatsu on wake up? That's a 5? That's not a thing in this game. What do you do? What do you do? We'll never know. I hate Ken Tatsu on wake up into V trigger activate. Balrog is kind of the deadly function in SF5. He got a bunch of target combos that feel deadly-esque, and also something that kind of feels like ducking, that also leads into a pretty good overhead. The Balrog in SF5 is kind of like a Shades of Balrog, Shades of Dudley. It's kind of interesting. I think someone who played one would probably like him. Either one would probably like him. Oops. He didn't confirm it, though. And then he just did a raw. Super. For what it's worth, Smug plays, I think, Balrog in G. And yeah, Kokujin plays Rog. There's like enough there. It's definitely not like super Dudley-ish, but it's like some Dudley. You'll feel it. Look at me, disrespect. I actually anticipated the fucking. I did a high parry on wake up right when he got like a good low confirm, right when he got his meter. I'm playing like garbage. This guy's not bad. That's Max Senpu. Yep. Ah, I was outside my throw range, but inside his throw range. Delete this. That's fine. He can think that. He's not wrong. SF3 is really deep. Ah! That's greedy. It works, but it's greedy. It's hard to get. He wasn't meaty enough to get it, I think. What game are we talking about? If we're talking about SF5, then no throw Hazoki for the most part. There's two exceptions. I think trigger back throw from Nikali always has Oki, and then trigger one birdie has Oki in the corner off forward throw. But generally speaking, you never have throw Oki off of throws. So like you can always I didn't get anything. Look at that. You can always take the throw and then get back to neutral. Almost all throw loops your kill though. That was not a combo. If the opponent's not crouching, that combo is unbelievably tight and character specific, I think. Ah. Is that because I was crouching? Crouch Fierce was good there. Oh, look at me. No respect. A lot of characters can get a real meaty in you. He thought that was far strong. A lot of characters can get a real meaty after a throw knockdown, but most characters can't get like ooh. Activate was good there. I should have done that. So Fireball canceled Activate. SF5 has changed an enormous amount. It's the risk reward that's changed, so the game looks really similar, but how good each option is on hit has changed a lot, which changes the incentive for going for each thing, so it feels a lot better. I actually really like the Oki scenario in SF5. I kind of like that Oki sucks. It feels like SF3. That your wake up sucks, I mean. Oki's good. But SF3 had a high risk, high reward option, which SF5 is lacking. So he changed to Chun-Li, and this is a really bad matchup for me, and I also play it like garbage. And he actually plays it really well. I was caught off guard. I do some really dumb stuff. I don't really like go in like super hard. I'm really aggressively fishing for close strong, which is not necessarily how you play this matchup. I just really want to land it, but he's just going for super basic like movement plus throws plus like pokes. He doesn't have the low forward confirm for the most part. He like drops it almost every time he gets it. I think he only takes it and punishes. But I'm just getting out neutraled, which is how this matchup goes, unfortunately. I play it shitty here, but also it's bad in general. You can see like his basic movement is kind of dominating my my own basic movement. Failed car throw. Wake up strong. Jump and stomp would have been good there. Most of the times I go for jump and stomp, he like walks under me though, so jump and stomp suddenly not good like there. Like you'll see a lot of these jumps I won't have jump and stomp as an option. Like there. I cash out. And I also dropped some hits in this combo. Another little thing is I try really hard to not spend meter except for that was so bad by me. I did my meaty jump too early, so I didn't have meaty stomp. SF5 overheads were good for a little bit. I mean, they weren't even good. They were okay. Nice timing by him. That's hard to get. He hit me crouching. I was crouching. It's after they nerfed the input latency, if you know what I mean. After they buffed the input latency. After input latency became 5 frames from 8. They should have sped up every overhead 3 frames to compensate, but they didn't. They made overheads unsafe to compensate for the fact that they were usually unreactable, then made overheads reactable. If the character's overhead is, quote, part of their mix-up, then the overhead is usually really good. Like Ibuki and Chun-Li and Urien. That was a nice reply there. I forgot that didn't work. I'm bad. I'm getting smacked around by anti-air sweep. I feel really dumb because this guy was like, it's not anything crazy with this Chun-Li, but also I'm getting pushed around by it. I'm like, I fucking shouldn't be losing these rounds, but obviously I should because I can't find hits and he can. I just let myself get thrown so much. That's not a confirm. I let it be a confirm by attacking. Well, it was a confirm because it was low forward activate. Low forward super, rather. Which does confirm. He did it pretty fast. He probably just acted like it was going to hit. which it did because I hit an air button. It was a kind of dumb decision by me. I'm just like help at this point. This fucking Ken player swapped to his fucking sub Chun-Li, and now I'm just getting smacked around by Chun-Li. This is such a shitty feeling. Online edition is that, I think, right? Mobus. It removes a couple really random glitches, like the crash glitch and stuff. It doesn't remove any like glitch that you would want to keep. Online didn't do any balance changes that I'm aware of. The meters look like different lengths. Oops, he actually got the combo, but he didn't get the confirm. Those both could have been confirmed to super. Akuma throw invincibility during towards strong is not a bug. So yeah, it was kept. It's a feature. To the best of my knowledge, Online Edition is an arcade perfect port. The only thing it did is it changed the meter length of the supers, but it's purely visual. It doesn't have any actual effect. Meters build the same percentage length. That was bad, and I'm bad. I'm going for parry a lot after those kinds of cross-up buttons, but he just throws. I've gotten perfected twice by this Chun-Li. If you want to, like, fucking learn how to beat me, learn this Chun-Li. It should be very attainable. And obviously it works. Around this point, I'm like, I've really got to fix my face. '30th is like the bare minimum of like a port, if you know what I mean. It's like everything it did was shitty except for the game, which isn't shitty, but it's just like it's just the emulated fucking arcade version. Ah, I should have done a light kick. Chun-Li is short, so she can just crouch during pressure. Ah, that's super stupid. The stuff I'm doing is super stupid. I'm dumb. Everything that isn't the emulated games is garbage in '30th. But the games are just being emulated, so they're like what you would expect them to be. They're arcade perfect. I think they preserve the glitches when Online Edition fixed them. I'm getting fucked. Oh, look at it. Can I do it? Can Beth do it? Yes. Touch of Dizzy. I let this guy have way too much. That should have ended a while ago if I just fucking played smart and not stupid. I should have been playing neutral more. I should have stayed on the ground and done down medium kick. And just fucking hung around, hung back.